Hi, I'm Dr. Akshay Naik. I'm the Guard President.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charan Faide. I'm the General Secretary of Goa Association of Resident Doctors.
As you all must be knowing that the DDSY scheme has been introduced by the government of Goa, which has come in the papers. All of you must be knowing about it. But what exactly is this scheme? Initially, this scheme was introduced for 176 procedures, which included life-saving procedures, organ-saving procedures, and certain procedures that are not done in GMC. So these procedures include certain procedures that require very urgent care, like myocardial infarction, so something like what is a heart attack. Now, if there is a person who is staying far off in the state, somewhere in Kankon, Sangem, it will definitely take a lot of time for him to come all the way to avail free services in GMC. But with this scheme, you can avail best of the services in the nearby health center or nearby services in private where you can get the best benefit out of it. This was all fine with us. But what exactly the government has done? They have introduced this scheme with 447 procedures, which are just clubbed together. You consider them to be around 1,500 to 4,000 procedures. Now what that has done has got a lot of implication on us in GMC. That is the reason why we are all concerned about it.
The concerns to us doctors is that first thing, with the introduction of this scheme by the government, suddenly all the procedures which are already done in Goa Medical College, which are freely done in Goa Medical College, would be taken over by the private hospitals. So how it affects us doctors directly is that with the introduction of this scheme by the government, most of the surgeries and procedures which are already done at our hospital will be done by the private hospitals all over Goa. What happens is we as doctors are in a teaching institution. This is not just a hospital, it's a medical college. So in medical college there are students, there are interns, there are junior residents, senior residents and consultants. Everything has a particular training period. With this introduction of scheme, all the patients are just going to flock to the private hospitals. So once all these patients who are anyways going to come to Goa Medical College start going to private institutions, we as doctors suddenly will have a drop in the admission rates. Our beds would come empty. With this, what happens is the doctors who normally operate here in Goa Medical College won't get enough exposure for the learning process. Normally what happens if any patient comes to us, first we see the patient, then we show that case to our seniors. Then seniors again see that patient and they show to the consultants. So every level the patient gets the best care. But suddenly when this scheme comes, the patient just goes to the private hospital, one doctor is going to see him, treat him and send him. So as a whole what happens, the college is going to suffer. The patient load which normally come as teaching institution won't be coming. With this, what happens is that the quality of the doctors which are going to come later on, after they clear their MBBS, after they finish their internship, after the junior residency, that won't be there. The impact of this scheme is not just short term. We have to think what will happen 5 years, 10 years down the line. What happens right now is that everybody benefits. It's a win-win situation for everyone. We agree. But later on, it's the same doctors who are right now studying in GMC who are going to take over the private hospitals later on. If these doctors are not having enough exposure to all the patients right now, I guess 10 years down the line, we won't have these same doctors, trained doctors running the private hospitals. So ultimately, the people of Goa are going to suffer after some time.
The next concern that we have is about the MBBS seats. Government has been always saying they have increased the seats to 150 seats, 150 seats, 150 seats. But do we really have 150 seats? It's actually we have only 100 seats that are recognized by MCI body, whereas the 50 seats which are there are still approved, which requires MCI recognition, which is awaiting in the month of March, January 2017. Now these students are future of Goa. If these students, MBBS students, do not get a good clinical exposure, they do not get a good quality clinical knowledge, then these will be the people who will pass out with degrees merely based on theoretical knowledge without any clinical experience. And these doctors will have to serve the government sector as well as the private sector in future. And this scheme introduction today can be a detrimental for them for the healthcare of the Goan people in future. We are just talking about the scene which is now presently, where everyone gets good quality care. But once these private sector doctors will retire in due course of time, these MBBS students who are presently now studying in MBBS will be interns and residents later, will be the future of Goa. And at that particular time, the government of Goa as well as the public of Goa will suffer in risk of healthcare.
So what we want you guys to do, we want you guys to support us in this. We are not against anyone. We are not against the government. We are not actually against the scheme. But the way, the haphazard manner the scheme has been introduced, we are upset with it. Initially, the same government promises us it's going to provide best facilities with only those 150, 160 procedures, which we agree, those are life-saving procedures. But suddenly the government changing its stand and introducing an entire ambit of medical science, that's 90 to 95% of our cases going to the private hospitals, that is going to affect us. And our demands are that this scheme goes on, but the previous thing, that is 160 procedures which government promised, that should be started in a phased manner. Every scheme which comes has positive, it has negatives. We agree that it will have positive benefits on the public, but it may have negative benefits on the teaching in our institution. So we want the government to start the scheme in a phased manner and then review the scheme after another 6 months. If everybody wins in that we are okay, the public is okay, then they continue the scheme or maybe even increase the procedure later. But right now, giving all the procedures at one go is not acceptable to us. So we want you guys to just support us for the cause. We are not against anyone. We are ultimately doctors and we are here to help you out and save everyone. So we don't want any discrepancy among anyone. So we are just going to ask you just to support us this time.
So what we really want you all to know at this point of juncture is that we are not against the scheme. We are not against the people of Goa. We need to know that this scheme in future can be detrimental. So we want you to support us in this cause and realize that it is not a short-term goal that we are looking up. We should look ahead for a long-term benefits that we'll get or the long-term negatives that we'll get out of this scheme. Thank you.
And we are not doing this for just the generations. We are doing for the future generations who are going to come, the future doctors who are going to, budding doctors who are studying right now. We love our teachers, and teachers in GMC love their students. So on this part, everybody has come together. The MBBS students, the interns, the senior resident, junior, even our consultants, everybody are on a same platform. Our only aim is just to protect medical education in Goa Medical College. This being the Asia's oldest institute, we want to protect its heritage and we want you guys to support us.
So I would say, spread the message, get the slogan, save GMC, save Goa.
Thank you.
Thank you.